So it is January 4th, and I just want to tell you what would normally be happening in my life around this time. So every single year I did the whole New Year's resolution, every single year. There wasn't a single birthday that went by or big holiday or event where I wasn't thinking to myself, next time things are going to be different. I will have made a change. That never came, and that was over the period of 20 years. So I had a lot of January 1sts. And by January 4th, all of that, hope and motivation and everything will have worn off. The novelty will have worn off. And then the reality that I needed to binge, that I had a compulsion that I just could not fight off, it would take hold of me. And by now, 99% of the time, I would have binged heavily. And then, it's not January 1st anymore. You missed the boat. And that would have given me excuse to continue for weeks, months, years, or until, next January 1st. And that was my mindset. My point of this video, if I could tell myself what I know now, if I could go back then and make adjustments, the first one would be to stop looking at these dates like they matter, because they don't. January 4th, January 1st, January 108th. It doesn't matter. Those are just arbitrary numbers. What matters is your commitment to take a step every single day. What matters is that you're moving towards your goal. Not that you solve everything overnight and then you just switch to the person you want to be and it's effortless and then you live the rest of your life like that. I don't think that's ever happened. You got to learn it. You gotta go through it. You got to try things that aren't going to work. And you got to not beat yourself up and realize those are learning experiences and not testaments to your weakness, which is how I always saw it. And then actually learn from them. And if something doesn't work, stop. If you've tried the same thing over and over, don't go back on the plan. Cut it out. Find what works for you, for you, for you. There's no one, not me, not anyone on this planet, that's going to be able to tell you better than you what works for you. And so the overall goal, if you don't know anything about weight loss, is to be in a calorie deficit. Losing weight, especially at the beginning, is going to be 90% or more in the kitchen. And that's really what you need to focus on the most, which is just reducing your calories. And you don't even have to eat less food in volume, once you get good at it. But it's going to take practice, and that there's no better time to practice than now. So start making progress, start stepping towards your goals, and remember that it doesn't matter what the date is, and it doesn't matter what you did yesterday, it doesn't matter what you did 5 minutes ago, it matters what you're doing right now. So do the next right thing. It's always right there where you are. You don't have to wait until next January 1st. You don't have to wait till next Monday. You don't have to wait till your next day off. You don't have to wait until the end of this day. You can do it right now, and you should. Because if you make that choice to do it right now, consistently, then you can go anywhere you want. Take a step, never give up. Hope this helps.